Hello and welcome to another update video about Jasmy. Jasmy reacted to the 1.786 Fibonacci extension of this initial 1-2 setup that we've been tracking. I talked only yesterday about Jasmy and highlighted to you that it doesn't really look finished, this upward move, and that I would not be surprised if this third wave extends beyond the 1.38 Fib extension, which was located here at around 2.56 cents. And it did go above that, and it still doesn't, look finished. But what we're going to do in this video, before we dive further into the microstructure, quick reminder of the bigger picture. I also have some time zones here I want to share with you. Quick reminder of the bigger picture. Let's go to the daily chart. Obviously, long term, not the most desirable chart, but it is in my opinion, 3-wave move down. Yep, it made a new all-time low, but this looks like a 3-wave move down into the January 2023 lows or December 2022 lows. From there, a 1-2 setup to the upside, which possibly resulted in a third wave rally. And then we could still get a wave 4 and a wave 5, which would be sort of in line with the Bitcoin count. Yeah, initial 1-2 setup, third wave, 4, 5. And it's all happening within larger third wave because we have this initial 1-2 setup, the initial beginning of the uptrend into the February 23 highs, then the long pullback. Just please be aware that once we have this third wave completed, this fourth wave in crypto especially, if it happens, because the wide ABC structure allows for a long-term top already up here. That's always the thing that can happen, right? With many of these altcoins, they can always break, right? Especially if Bitcoin calls a bull market top, most of these altcoins are not going to complete their ideal cycles and structures. That's just reality. So they can always break. But as long as the conditions overall in the crypto sector remain favorable, I'm still watching for another 4-5 pattern. And that's what I expect for Bitcoin as well. Another large 4 and then 5. The thing is here, this wave 2 took, between February 23 and August. So many months, and this could be sort of roughly what the wave 4 will do as well. So I think we might get here this final push to the upside, maybe into summer, and then we should see a fourth wave, which will be boring. And you might call this boring. And yeah, it was, but I think this will be even more boring, maybe even a little bit scary because of the wave degree, which is quite large. But it should, because the wave 2 was quite a sharp correction, it should be a sideways correction. Now, it can still be volatile. But yeah, in the yellow count, I'm looking for wave 3 to finish and then another 4-5 pattern. In the white count, we might have topped here, but this is too extended for a reliable C wave. So again, this looks more like a third wave, and this entire move up could be an impulse, So looking at the 4-hour chart then, this was our setup. That I presented to you before the breakout. I try to always show you the patterns before they break to the upside. Obviously, there's never a guarantee that we get a breakout, but as long as support is holding, there are certain Elliott wave patterns and so on. And this one is a great example of a nice support area that did hold really well. The idea is that a fourth wave bottomed here on the 1st of May, and at the moment, we could be in this fifth wave to the upside. So what are the next upside levels to watch? So looking at the bigger picture, there are 2 levels. We put them onto the chart yesterday, like the 3.66 cent level is one key level. That's sort of the first minimum target I'd like to see to reach here for this fifth wave. Again, this could be a wave 5 of C or a wave 5 of 3. That's really the minimum. Above that, I've got the 4.17 cent level. Oh, I've got the 4.01 as well. 4.01 is the 100% extension of wave 1. It's also a very common target for a fifth wave. But anyway, it doesn't look complete yet, so we're not even at the minimum targets. So I'm looking for a 5-wave move to the upside in wave 5. At the moment, I've got a wave 1, I've got a wave 2. Third wave might not even be finished. The third wave did what it needed to do, but it looks to me as if it needs another high, this third wave. And then we get the fourth. The support area is already defined as if we were in this fourth wave already. But I think I mean, looking at the microstructure, it's not entirely clear what exactly this is. I mean, does it make sense to really count the micro? Not really. But I'd say this here could be another wave 1, but it's very long. That's the problem. It's very long. That's sort of how I would see it. It's just a bit long, this initial wave 1. But I can solve this because this also looks like a small 5-wave move. So maybe it's like this wave 1 and then the wave 2 is a running flat. This is now the third, and it might need one more high in wave 5 of 3 to reach the next upside fib level. But this is not reliable. This is really micro counting. Next upside fib level is at 3.07 cents. I'm going to activate the next ones as well. In third waves, we always have to expect extensions. Okay, that usually happens in a third wave, especially in crypto. So above that, we've got 3.44 cents. So ideally, we want to see 1 or 2 more fib levels, you know, to be crossed basically in this third. Then I will adjust the fourth wave support area accordingly, and then we should get a fifth wave afterwards. And that's what I am watching for here on the Jasmy chart. Obviously, it means that if we are breaking below 2.08 cents, we have a more substantial top in place already. That might mean this fourth wave never finished, this larger fourth wave. For now, I'm tracking this as part of a still unfolding third wave. If this is already this fourth wave, then while timing is not very reliable, but often a wave 2 and a wave 4, they take the same time. I'm talking about this wave 2 and this wave 4, the same wave degree, say take the same time roughly. And we would land around the 2nd or the 3rd of June, you know, for this fourth wave. Then it would be a healthy fourth wave. But if it doesn't, so if it now, you know, spends that much time in this support zone, then I would call that, yeah, I mean, probably this wave degree, wave 4. If it turns around earlier and rallies a bit earlier, then this is still an extension of the third wave. Or, you know, it's important to a degree to look at proportionality as well. That's my update about Jasmy. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.